Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have long been a beloved presence in millions of homes, their warmth and humour making mornings feel brighter and more personal. Over decades, they've shared laughter, honesty, and the intimate details of building a life together, both on and off camera. Yet even icons have moments that transcend performance. Recently, viewers witnessed an emotionally charged episode that went beyond television. One that revealed the depth, vulnerability, and authenticity of their love. This story isn't about headlines or gossip. It's about commitment, resilience, and the quiet power of choosing each other every single day, even amid life's uncertainties. The weight of the studio lights. For over 20 years, Kelly had stood beneath studio lights that captured her energy, humour, and charm, welcoming viewers into their daily routines. On this particular morning, however, the lights felt different. There was a weight in the air, a subtle shift that the audience felt before a single word was spoken. The glow that usually highlighted laughter now reflected warmth, sadness, and finality. Kelly sat beside Mark Consuelos, her partner in life and work, and the room felt charged with meaning. It was a quiet recognition that something important was changing. Audiences sensed it instinctively. The pause, the glance, the silent connection between two people who had shared decades of life together. The moment was fragile, intimate, and profoundly human. The pause. Before words. Kelly's initial silence spoke volumes. She glanced at Mark with eyes full of memories, love, and unspoken words. The studio seemed to pause along with her, and even the cameras captured the weight of the moment. When she finally spoke, her words carried the depth of years spent building a shared life. It wasn't a performance, it was a confession, a tribute, and a reminder of the quiet strength that exists behind love, that endures. Audiences leaned in, realizing they were witnessing not just television, but a raw and deeply personal expression of partnership and devotion. Every glance, every hesitation reflected the unspoken history they shared. Gratitude and reflection. Kelly's words flowed with a mix of gratitude, reverence, and emotion. She reflected on how Mark had been her constant through life's chaos, her anchor in moments of uncertainty, and the calm that balanced her whirlwind of public life. She acknowledged the challenges, the highs and lows, and the small, quiet moments that define their relationship. Morning coffee, late-night conversations, shared laughter, and unspoken support. The audience felt the weight of those years compressed into her heartfelt speech, understanding that love is more than passion. It is patience, forgiveness, and steadfast presence, even in the most ordinary moments. Love beyond perfection. One of the most poignant moments was Kelly's reminder that love doesn't require perfection. She acknowledged the exhaustion, fears, and mistakes inherent in any long-term relationship, emphasizing honesty, patience, and laughter as the true foundations. Mark's presence, steady and loving, reflected years of shared growth and mutual understanding. Together, they demonstrated that real love isn't flawless. It's enduring. It's the daily act of choosing each other, offering support when times are hard, and celebrating small victories in the midst of life's noise. This authenticity resonated with the audience, reinforcing that what viewers had admired for years went far beyond surface charm. Moments That Last Kelly recounted the quiet, intimate moments that defined their journey together. Coffee before the world woke, late-night conversations, laughter in unexpected places. These seemingly small experiences became the pillars of their bond, memories that would last a lifetime. By emphasizing these private chapters, she reminded viewers that love thrives not only in grand gestures, but also in ordinary, tender acts. The audience understood that these moments are often invisible to the outside world, but are deeply significant to those living them. Through her words, Kelly humanized celebrity life, making the trials, joys, and vulnerabilities of her marriage relatable and heartfelt. Choosing each other daily. The message Kelly shared was simple yet profound. Love is an ongoing choice. She explained that the strength of their relationship lay not in dramatic declarations, but in the repeated decisions to show up for one another, even during moments of fear or exhaustion. Mark's quiet affirmations and gestures of love reinforce this, illustrating that commitment is sustained through patience, empathy, and mutual support. For viewers, this was a lesson in enduring partnership, the idea that love is not static but cultivated daily through actions, understanding, and unwavering presence. Family and legacy. Kelly and Mark also reflected on the impact their love story has on their children. They emphasized how persistence, respect, and mutual care shape the next generation. Their kids witnessed not perfection, but the intentional effort of two people committed to one another, navigating both joy and struggle. This acknowledgement highlighted the real-world influence of their relationship beyond public viewership. Audiences saw that their example extended into legacy, teaching children the value of patience, empathy, and consistent love. Their story became not just a personal moment, but a blueprint for meaningful relationships, resonating with families everywhere. Public vulnerability and emotional truth. The studio erupted in applause, but the most memorable aspect was the emotional truth shared in real time. Kelly and Mark's openness transformed the broadcast into a shared human experience. The vulnerability expressed was not performative, it was a reflection of authentic love, gratitude, and reflection on decades together. The audience witnessed emotions usually reserved for private life, creating a rare intimacy between celebrities and viewers. Through this transparency, Kelly communicated a universal truth: love is human, complex and enduring, capable of inspiring those who watch it unfold honestly. Closing thoughts on commitment. As the cameras powered down, the essence of the moment lingered. Love evolves but doesn't fade. Kelly emphasized forgiveness, patience, and consistent effort as the core of lasting relationships. Their story showed that resilience in marriage isn't defined by grand gestures, but by quiet dedication, daily choices, and mutual care through challenges. For audiences, it was both inspiration and reassurance, illustrating that true partnership is forged in the balance of persistence, laughter, and unwavering commitment. Their love story, celebrated in front of millions, reminded everyone that some connections don't end. They deepen, grow, and become timeless.